Good evening. Happy hour at home on Wednesday, July 29th, the last Wednesday in July. So today we have, by popular demand, what we call Wine Wars. And this is taking a look at wines from two different countries, evaluating those together, and then selecting the winner. So we have today two special countries, both coming from South America. The first one, Catina wine, which is what we tasted on April the 1st, and a Casillero del Diablo, which we tasted on April the 8th, so the first 2 weeks of the happy hour at home. So let's talk a little bit about the refresher on where we are with these particular countries. Both wines in these countries are started in the 16th century. This Catina wine is Malbec wine grape, and that is produced on the foothills of the Andes Mountain. Fourth generation Catina winery. It was initially recommended that we take a look at it by Lebuc. And this particular Argentina is probably the 5th largest producer of wines in the world, and coming with a flavor of oak, blackberry, and vanilla. Now, this is ranked in the top 1% of the world in terms of wines, and in the 2% of the Mendoza wines from the region. Now, we talk about the red blend, which is what they call the Devil's Blend, Casillero del Diablo, Concha y Toro, and this was recommended by Iggy and Lisa Urbino. So it coming also with the taste of plum, blackberry, dark chocolate. Number 6 percentile in the world, and number 4 in all of Chile, and coming from the Central Valley. So now we start opening the bottles. So let's take the tops off here first, and then we will have easy access to the corks. And the tool, a very special tool. Having a little difficulty only because of the twisting of the wine bottle, and I think we're okay. The cork is very dark and looks quite refined. Very nice flavor coming. And then we open up the other bottle. Okay, extraction is complete. Let's check this cork as well. Very good. Okay, so pouring of the wine. Pouring of the wine. So the Catina. Very rich in color. The Devil's Red blend. Not as deep in color. Very good. Okay. So we wanted to spend some time today talking about the legs of the wine, and a bit of an explanation of the legs of these wines. So legs of wine are something called tiers of wine, and it has to do a lot with the alcohol content of the wines. This one is not on the front side. This is a 13.5%, and they're both 13.5% wines. So the legs of these wines should be pretty good. Now, the alcohol has a lower surface tension than water. The more alcohol, the more legs. But I think it's a bit more scientific than that. Streaks of the water, which momentarily appear on the side of the glass. And some say that we have never met anyone who could correctly read the legs. So, I think you've learned over the past weeks that the legs are in the eye of the beholder. So, let's see how we go. So, we're talking about the Cantina wine from Argentina. Very full, very rich, very robust. Pronounced flavor notes, soft, not so acidic. And here we go on the Devil's Red blend. It's full, deep in color. It has softer hints of barrel vanilla, which is vanilla coming from the barrel. And then, as I see the legs on this wine are very fresh legs, very fresh, and very substantial. So, here's the final tasting. And yes, we now have the winner.
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
So, this is a song that's giving us the hint of Chile being the loser and Argentina being the winner. So here is to the Argentinian Cantina wine, and we will enjoy it with our meal tonight. Thank you very much. We appreciate you joining us. Have a great evening, and thank you very much. Bye-bye now.